3:02 p.m. Friday, November 21st, 2025. I would like to, I guess what we might say is dial to the station, the frequency of what? The universal light. On this frequency, we see that everything is a reflection of ourself. We see, in some respects, the higher ideal. And yet, it can be difficult to consider how to weave through the arduous challenges. The universal light is a presence that will say there needs to be policies that redistribute wealth equally and fairly. There needs to be policies and movements that speak out about the concentration of wealth in the hands of a small group of people. The universal light is also a principle that will seek to detach from trying to create a specific outcome. The universal light is a presence that will help us let go of trying to label and judge every possible form or image or thing. The universal light may have a name, but it honors the universal name behind sound. And so at this time, in this location, there is a certain predicament. Will the people choose life? Will they choose a different path than what history has shown? And so it's hard to share sometimes because it doesn't seem like there is a right time. There will be people that understand, but understand, anytime you express your conscience with an open mind and an open heart, you will tune into different geometries, frequencies, and timelines that will allow people to see that they can walk the path of balance beyond contrasting, competitive comparisons that seem to define people so much in life to making certain decisions. And there's this person in this location that has his eyes closed and he's recording himself talking to his phone. What is he doing? He is sharing what the eyes may have a hard time detecting. But the inner eye travels now to the initiation that what people might feel threatened by, which is, can we share to the people what we feel is a how shall we say, a decisive infraction of our rights? Will we acknowledge what is an infraction of our rights? To have our basic needs and to have our creative needs put into a concentric whole for the benefit of humanity. for the benefit of goodwill, the benefit of the universal tradition, to integrate science and mysticism and politics, and to reconsider a new system that broadens the decision-making body but integrates the most pure wisdom, that delineates a new monetary system that represents our will to consider the keys and gifts that other people have, while at the same time holding boundaries for those who are trying to polarize or go into positivism. It is complex, but at the same time, it is made simple at certain intervals. And at this time, there is a certain need for people to create space where they feel they can, within themselves, express the universal light, without feeling they have to have all these boundaries for like what should and should not be discussed. But with this being said, that is all that we as one choose to say. For forever are we one.